Hey you guys, PJD here. Today I'm actually going to be talking to you about something related to hair, but it's not something that I normally discuss on this channel, and it's heat. This is a flat iron. This is not something that you've seen me talk about or use on the channel, but now I have to introduce you to, this is, if you can just see this text up here, this is the Sultra Wicked Gold Decadence Special Edition, because this is a limited edition and special edition, 1-inch wave-in straight iron. This is the type of iron that was used from Sultra during many of the shows during Fashion Week. So you too can get the look. Perhaps you saw some looks that came down the runway that may have been done by this Sultra flat iron. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to tell you what's inside the box and all those other pieces, but I just have to tell you what this particular product says it can do for your hair. And this is a gold box, so you may not be able to see that because of the little reflection, but let me just go here. Essentially what it's saying is that it has a special Kyocera ceramic technology. Now, I had read some things about flat irons and what you should look for in a flat iron, and this is the flat iron. And they say you should look for the plates to be ceramic, right? So you want to see ceramic plates. That's one thing that you should look for in a good flat iron. And this definitely has 100% ceramic plates. And it's supposed to evenly distribute the heat. This is a 1-inch barrel, 1-inch flat iron, right? So this ceramic plate is supposed to allow you to distribute the heat evenly. Now, one thing that I will tell you about this Wicked Gold flat iron, this is just the on and off switch right here, and I'm going to show you a piece of video so you'll see this in action and what it did on my hair. But I just wanted to show you right now that this is what it looks like. It has the S for Sultra right on top here. Okay, you can use this particular iron to do waves in your hair as well as to achieve a straight look. I was definitely too nervous with this being my first flat iron experience to do the waves. There is a video, if you go on YouTube and you look under Sultra, one of their stylists or lead people for the flat iron of Sultra shows how you can create waves with this flat iron. You're just going to see me do a straight look, not a flat ironed kind of wavy situation. So if you want to see that, go to YouTube, but I'll just be demonstrating what this can do on your hair. So anyway, these are ceramic plates, and it's supposed to make sure that it seals your cuticle so that your hair isn't all fried and frizzy. I was really nervous about this. Let me tell you why. Because this heats up to 375 degrees. There is, if you can see this here, there is no dial. Right? You cannot regulate the heat. So I was nervous initially because I said, what, 375, that sounds really high. What if this, burns off my hair? Then I said, worst case scenario, I kind of start my hair from scratch, right? But I was hesitant. So I just took a small section of hair the first time I used this, and this is supposed to be a one-pass flat iron, meaning you don't put it across your hair several times. You just, one pass should be enough to get it straight. And at 375 degrees, that makes sense, right? So I used it on my hair, and I got to tell you, quite honestly, it did not in the least feel crunchy or like my hair was brittle or dry or going to break. This is actually supposed to seal your hair and make it feel soft and look shiny, and it did all of that. I have to say I was really impressed. This particular product costs $165. This is the you'll see it on screen, so you can't really see it all now, but I just wanted to demonstrate. Let's say you're doing curls or you're trying to achieve waves with this. It has the swiveling bottom cord here. It swivels, right? So you don't have to worry about that cord getting all tied up as you're trying to do some specific look. So the thing that, again, that made me nervous is that I can't regulate the heat. Maybe it's just the control freak deep within, but the fact that I couldn't turn it down from 375 or anything, I was nervous. But after using it on my hair, and I have to tell you, I tested it on my hair, and I know this is a thing that some people are going to slap me on my hand for, but I tried it on my hair with and without a heat protectant, because, and that was in my bang area. I just wanted to see what my hair would feel like. Would it feel crunchy and like it was ready to fall off of my head if I didn't use a heat protectant? The answer is no. It still felt silky. I almost felt like, let me check the box. Do they say don't use a heat protectant? Because it really felt like I didn't need one. But for the rest of the sections, when I went through my bang and other areas of my hair, I did put the heat protectant on, just because, you know, heat is not something I'm used to using in my hair, so I just wanted to be extra careful. But this really did make it so just kind of soft, just really soft and shiny. Those of you who may be transitioning, if you're looking for a flat iron or something that you could use to kind of bump your roots down, as you'll see what I did in this video, this is something that I could certainly recommend, because this ceramic plate, it really did, the plates were evenly heated. It didn't feel like I had more heat on one section of the plate than the other. I just kind of did one pass. It did the job. My hair felt really, really good. So again, this is the Wicked Gold Decadence 1-inch wave and straight iron. It's a limited edition. So currently, if you go to the Sultra website, you can get it in pink or black, but starting November 1st, for a limited time, you'll be able to get the gold as well. Isn't that nice? It just looks so sleek. Oh, and I have to show you this. Well, before I do that, which you'll see this in the video portion when I was using this on my hair, but it heats up very, very quickly. And to let you know that it's ready for you to use, it just gives you a little sound. So you'll hear a little chirp, which will let you know it's ready to be used on your hair. And if you try to leave it on for like 30 minutes and it has not been in use, let's say you have it plugged in for 30 minutes, but you haven't been using it, you know, you may plug it in and then walk away or do whatever, then it just basically deactivates it. It shuts down on its own. So if you want to turn it back on, just hit the off switch, hit it to off, and then turn it back on, and it'll get ready for you to use again. So it's a way that you can kind of protect yourself. Let me show you what else comes in this box. And if I didn't say already, this costs $165. Right? This is the heat resistant bag that you can use. Let's say you're traveling. I know someone who gets this is going to rock it out as a clutch. I have a feeling. So it's gold. It says Sultra in there. All right. And it has this little magnetic clasp and a zipper. Right? So if you're traveling, just zip up your flat iron. There it is. Right? Your little Wicked Gold Decadence clutch. Put your flat iron in there. It folds up so neatly. I will also show you this. It comes with this kind of heat resistant cloth that you just use to place on, let's say, your countertop or wherever you're flat ironing your hair, and it just sits right there and it won't burn your countertops or your wooden dresser, whatever you're putting your flat iron on. But these results, let me tell you about this. My results lasted. This is why I was kind of confused, because I know that some people flat iron every day, and maybe they flat iron every day because they wash their hair every day. I don't wash my hair every day, but I was saying, why do people flat iron every day? Because my hair was straight like the whole week. I'm not even kidding you. It was like straight the whole week. So it maintained that silkiness. The shine that I got from it did not last all week. That, I want to say, left after like maybe 3-4 days, but that's maybe 3 days, but that's not bad actually. But the silkiness, that silky, soft, like light, airy feeling lasted like, I feel like it was there the whole week. So I was just really impressed by this. I'm not going to become a heat junkie and, you know, use heat every second of the day. But should I want to bump out my roots, this is one thing that I can say. It allowed me to get close to my root. After the video that you're about to see, I did use this again on my roots. It allows me to get close to my roots without burning my scalp. Like there was no feeling of steam coming out. So this is something, maybe also because it's just such a small 1-inch frame, that I was able to just get close to my scalp without burning myself, without even feeling steam come close to my scalp, and just boom, straighten it right on out. And again, you don't have to do the whole length of your hair. You could just bump out your roots and keep it going. This was just beautiful, and I want to thank the people of Sultra for allowing me to test out this product, because it really is lovely, and it introduced me to the area of heat tools that people can use on their hair, that I can even use on my hair. So I'm intrigued now. So this Sultra just worked so well, and I'll tell you later on in a separate review the heat protectant that I use. It's not one from this company, but I'll talk to you about that heat protectant and what I think of it. But I do recommend just using heat protectants just to be careful. So again, you're gonna about to see the footage that I taped when I was actually using this on my hair, but I just want to just reiterate that this is $165, limited edition, swivel cord at the bottom. You get the heat resistant bag, you get the heat resistant cloth that you can put down as you're doing your hair. It heats up to 375 degrees. There is no way to regulate the heat. You don't see any dials or anything here, so you can't regulate it on your own. Keep that in mind, know that. But it lets you know when it's ready, because this flashes and you also get a sound. It will chirp for you. So now it's charging right now. I just plugged it in. I switched the on button, the button to on. And once it stops blinking, literally I just plugged it in. You'll see how quickly this goes to a steady red light. But once it gives me the steady red, then that means it's been heated up to the maximum or the temperature setting, which is 375 Fahrenheit. And then it'll be good to go. It will also give me an audible indication that it's ready by giving a little chirp or beep. And that should be happening any second. There we go. Okay, now I'm about to put this camera down and use it on my hair. Hey guys, so what you may not be able to see so well is the fact that I have a part right here. When my new growth comes in, it's difficult to see, you know, the different parts that I might have in my hair when I'm styling. But if you go like this, then of course you can clearly see there's a part. And sometimes depending on why you have a part in your hair, it may help to really bring a look together. So what I'm going to do is use this Wicked Gold Decadence flat iron to see if it can make this part more visible, right? So I'm going to specifically use this on my new growth. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so I've just taken a section of hair right here, and once this iron heats up, I'm going to just kind of put it on my root. I've done this before with this Sultra Gold. As I was testing it when I first got it, it just beeped, so it's ready. Let me try. I'm putting it close to my, okay. I'm putting it close to my scalp, and I don't feel any heat from it, so that's good. I know it's hot. I'm not saying it hasn't heated up, it has. What I'm saying is that I don't feel like I'm gonna burn my scalp. Let me try and get close to the root. Can't you see that much better? Now, I know I didn't go down, 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 down. Let me try. And it's a one heat pass, but let me go over once more. Get a little closer. Yeah, I can see that part much better, can't you? Right, look at that. Yep. So for those, let's say you're transitioning, maybe there are times when you may want to. Let me just do that once more. Get a little closer. Yep, I put it right close to my scalp, and I don't feel the heat. Look at that, and I see the part much better. Yep, so that worked for sure. The S, I think they said put the S on the outskirts, so it should be facing outwards when you're styling, or maybe that was just when you're doing the waving portion, which I just used it for the straight look, and it doesn't feel crispy or burnt or anything. I've used it on my whole hair before, after freshly washed hair. My hair is not freshly washed now, but I did use it on the length of my hair, and it came out nice. And it had shine for some days, but the straightness and softness really did last. Felt like the whole week. Alright, so wow, look at that. I can see the part much better now. Right? So clearly it works to bump out those roots, and my new growth is always tough. So in one pass it essentially did it. I love that coming closer to my scalp. It didn't feel like it was burning me at all. Like I didn't feel any heat coming off of it. So yeah. That's. Bye.